This is our single leg deadlift to hip lock. You're going to start off by getting into a good single leg deadlift. The belt buckle is going to turn slightly to the lead leg, and you're going to have your med ball on the lead leg's hip. Now you're going to push through the ground, extend your hip, come all the way up. It's as if you're pushing your left hip down through the ground as you reach your arms up and away. Slowly control the way down. 3 seconds is a good marker. 1 second in the bottom. Come all the way up. Hold the top for 1 second. If you lose your balance, toe tap, get back into it. No problem at all. Nice and smooth. Make sure that you really extend that back leg instead of keeping it close so that you're in that full single leg deadlift. And you can also toe tap and get your back leg down onto the ground as a kickstand anytime you need it if you lose your balance. Finer details on this one. This is our single leg deadlift to hip lock. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in a nice single leg deadlift. What I would do is I would start off with the ball on your left hip or the lead hip, whichever side. Do a kickstand deadlift, so keep your right foot down, hinge back into your hip, let your head go forward. You're going to turn into that side a little bit so you feel a stretch in your left glute. And then for the first rep, just lift your right foot and extend it back. So now you're single leg. And you're trying to learn how to stay in that left glute and really let it burn. Good. Now you're going to press through your left foot and bring your med ball up to your right shoulder. Good. Hold this position right here. And a little bit more like reach more higher. Good. It doesn't have to be so much across, more up. There you go. Good. So I'm trying to lock this left hip down so that I can get this left shoulder and this left hip far away from each other. It's almost a side bend to the right. Good. And you're really pushing hard through that foot. Should burn. Try not to lean back either. You're staying up tall. Beautiful. Good. Now control the way down into it. Try not to touch the ground with that right foot. Hinge back. Pelvis turns left. Belt buckle towards the lead leg. Good job. Push through the left foot. Come all the way up and across. We're locking this hip down. So it's like your left shoulder and your left hip are getting away from each other. This is getting a little bit closer. It's not about reaching right. It's more about reaching up and slightly to the right, so that this and this are a little bit closer than the left side. Slowly come back down, do one more, you're crushing it, good job. Belt buckle turns left into it, staying long in our spine with our unicorn horn cue as always. Push through that left foot, come all the way up, lock your hip and your foot through the ground. Beautiful job. That's how we're gonna do that one. Let me know if you have any questions. If you do feel unbalanced, you can always toe tap or just kickstand hinge the bottom and then come out of the kickstand and come up. So you don't have to go full single leg until you're ready and feel balanced. Let me know if you have questions about that one.